day. Welcome to Notions at Noon. It is the day after Thanksgiving, and I'm going to see who's going to come in today. Excuse me if I start to eat and drink on camera. I really don't like doing that, but I'm on my lunch break, so I have to try to catch two birds with one stone. But I want to thank you all for coming in. If you do come in today, it's kind of an open forum, but feel free to just drop whatever topics you want to talk about. Since it is the day after Thanksgiving, many years ago, I stopped celebrating most of these holidays. I just came to the realization that there wasn't a whole lot of truth in most of them. And for Thanksgiving, having oral history of Native American ancestry on both sides of my family really kind of deterred me from celebrating Thanksgiving. What was I celebrating? I am thankful and grateful every single day of my life, and I make that known to the Creator every day of my life, how thankful I am. So celebrating Thanksgiving is not something that's at the top of my list anymore. I don't get excited about it. Now, if family is around, okay, I'll make provisions and exceptions for that and whatnot, but I'm just not going out of my way to celebrate Thanksgiving and Christmas and Easter and things like that, because I know the truth behind it all. So with that being said, yes, I am back at it today because I am in the medical field and this place never sleeps. There are people, patients, specimen that always need to be tended to. So, and here we are. Green light path. Hello, right. Greetings. Good day. How are you? You want to talk about anything in particular, green light path? And thank you for joining me today. Did you celebrate the holidays, or what do you think about celebrating the holidays and Thanksgiving and things like that? I like to engage whoever comes on because your time is valuable to me. So thank you again. But yeah, I made several videos about how I don't celebrate these holidays anymore, and I don't attend church, and I've just been kind of going through a season which has been several years of isolation, and it's a mental and spiritual isolation as well as a physical one, because when I stopped doing the things I used to do and I came out of Christianity and things like that, it can be very isolating. Family and friends, they don't quite understand where you're coming from, and because they still believe how they believe, you're kind of demonized a little bit and very much misunderstood by a lot of people. And you can't make everybody want to dig deeper. That has to be a genuine, authentic desire to want to dig deeper into why you are doing the things you are doing. Do you truly know the history of Christmas? And I'm not just talking about celebrating the birth of Christ. I'm talking about truly knowing the history of Christmas, what we celebrate today with all of the decorations and the ornaments and what these things actually symbolize. Do you know the true history of Thanksgiving and the circumstances surrounding Thanksgiving? Do you truly know the history of Easter and, you know, all of the things surrounding Easter, and the fact that a lot of these holidays have gotten so far from its original intent that is unrecognizable? I'm not ignoring you all. Excuse me. I'm trying to talk, and but yeah, you hate them, the holidays. Your relatives are indigenous as well. Yeah, I understand. I'm in the United States, Manoj. You don't go to church either? Huh? I understand. Yeah, stopped about 7-8 years ago. Hello, Bishnu from India. Thank you. Welcome. David Crothers. I'm not sure who's an idiot. Are you an idiot, David? If you are, you can go and educate yourself. It's quite okay. There's no sin in ignorance, but there's sin in remaining ignorant. Green light path. Again, I did the same thing with religion. Absolutely. Absolutely. And in the past, I sometimes I didn't understand when people would say, "Oh, I'm spiritual, I'm not religious." But now I totally get it. I totally get it. I don't do religion. Yeah, I understand. I don't either. However, I do follow certain doctrines of the Bible because there's truth in it. And to be honest, in any religion, to be honest, there can be some truth in it, and there's also falsehoods in everything as well. Because anything man touches, you're gonna have some man-made doctrines. You're going to have some things that are put in there that they want to benefit them, and you have to look at the time period that things are written in. And since you have men writing it, then they're going to suit things for the time frame that they're living. Saturnalia, you got that right. Yes, indeed. Yes. Sands, hello, how are you? Hajj Jamaican girl, good day. All right. Um, David Kuhn, the sun god, yes, indeed. Which is why a lot of people are worshiping on Sunday, and they don't even realize that. Yes. Hi, David. Okay, you love rum. I don't love rum. I like rum, but I do love a good rum cake. I can say that. Um, Green light path. I deal with indigenous practices. Spirituality is the way for me. Everything has duality. Agree. Agree. I love the way you think, green light path. Unfortunately, the path that is off the path that many are taking is a lonely one sometimes, and I found that to be the truth. My own mother, we butted heads because she is a staunch Christian, and I get it. It's never my intention to make anyone think or feel the way that I do. It's only my intention to bring what I have learned, and so that they will open up their minds on their own. But yeah, we butted heads a lot. And my very good friends, we didn't butt heads about it, but I could tell that in the way that they would look at me sometimes when I brought information to them. I could tell that they weren't feeling what I was saying or was bringing to them. And unfortunately, coming into the truth, or coming to truth, or seeking a deeper learning or understanding of things is a very isolating path. So with that being said, you have to do what's best for you, and you have to find that peace and that happiness on the road that the Creator is taking you on. And remember that your path is different from everyone else's path. Don't allow people to force you to do and think things that you're not feeling, and you don't force that on anyone else, because that's not fair either. And everyone has their own path, and everyone comes into an understanding in their own time. Sometimes it's just up to us just to plant the seed. It's not for us to water it or force it or anything. It's just our role to plant the seed, brush the dust off our shoulders or our sandals, and keep it moving. And that goes with family, friends, or even strangers. Sometimes we try to stick around too long, and we try to force things on people. And sometimes it's just not for them, or it's just not the time. Of course, we have a lot in common, and yes, it is a lonely, yes, sir. A brainstormy relationship with God is extremely personal, and you got that right. You got that right. And I have found that Christianity has been a very, not just Christianity, Islam and some of these other ones have as well, have been very violent and corruptive and forceful religions. Like, they have been absolutely forced on people. Okay, and if you're forcing something on someone, that's not making them believe it. You're just causing more issues, and eventually it's going to catch up to you. And it's happening now with Christianity. A lot of people, Christianity has been forced on a lot of people, and especially the indigenous people, and especially those brought here against their will. These religions have been forced on them. They're not their original practices. Some people try to become agents like the church people. Yes, very true. Everyone's path is different, and I say the same thing on your channel. Oh, you have, okay, I'm going to check you out, green light path. I'm going to check you out because you sound like you and I have a whole lot in common. So I'm going to check you out. I love your comments, and thank you so much again. Keep them coming, keep them coming. But yeah, so that's just been my experience with religion, with Christianity, and spirituality in general. I have found some people that have been on the same path as me, and then eventually I started staring off as well. One thing I truly hate, and I don't like saying that I hate things, but I hate when people try to make me think and feel something that I don't. We are all individuals, and we have free will. We've been given free will by the Creator, and he doesn't even force us loving him or believing in him. You know, it's free will. You have the right to choose, the right to believe. And if you're forcing someone to believe something, that's not truly love. And so that's not the Creator's way to force you to do anything. And you have different people in different cultures, different parts of the world with different backgrounds and different understandings. And so who are you to say that your way is the only way to the Creator? You know, what were people doing before some of these religions were forced on them? What were they doing? What were they practicing? What did they believe? And you can't say that that was totally wrong. Let's see. You have found out that the divine is actually feminine. Don't get me started on that today, because I don't have enough time. And there's a book called The Great Black Mama of Creator. Ah, you know what? Let me write that down. Let me write that down, because I have become a connoisseur of information, and I love to learn, and I love keeping my mind open to different things, because that's the only way to learn. All right. So the Great Black Mama of Creator. Okay. Allah real is Alat is the name of a triple goddess, also originally. Interesting. The divine is neither feminine nor masculine. Are you one of those feminist blue-haired lizard? I'm not sure who you're talking about. Brainstorm. I don't know who's feminist. If you want to get technical, yes, I am a feminist, because I love being a woman, and I love women, and I am an advocate for women, because we've been treated like second-class citizens for millennia. And so if that's what a feminist is, you can call me that all day. I'm not offended whatsoever. I stand up for women. I stand up for myself, because just because we have a vagina, I don't think we should be treated like second-class citizens. We're just as powerful, if not more powerful. And that's another thing that I'm going to talk about in the future when it comes to religion, is why has the feminine been so removed and suppressed? You know, why is everything masculine? That seems a bit Greek to me, with their same loving selves, like, you know, for everything to be masculine. Like, there's something wrong with that. And in nature, everything has a mate, everything has a partner, everything except God in the Bible, you know, unless she was removed. And it is said that Asherah was actually God's wife, and Jesus, or Yeshua, did not have a wife. So why did God and Yeshua not have female counterparts? Like, but everything else in nature is made in pairs. You know, we can't just look at what's in front of us. We have to look at people's intentions and why certain things are the way that they are. Have things been removed and things been changed? And we know for a fact that things have been removed and changed. You know, there's no way to work around that. Sorry guys, I got a call, and every time I get a call, it'll pause me, and you won't be able to hear what I'm saying. And you won't be able to hear what I'm saying at the time. Oh, do you love me, a black mama? Okay, that's good. They cause anarchy. I don't know who causes anarchy. You got to be straight and specific with me, brainstormer. I'm not good at choppy sentences. Come on. And don't wear bras. Okay. This is not what that is about today, and I don't like you undermining what we're talking about, because it's kind of a serious matter. So if that's the wavelength you're on, you can be about your way, and if not, I will block you, because I don't do foolishness and silliness. All right, but I want to thank you all for watching, who all are here. If anyone else has any other questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to leave them now. Going once, going twice, and I will try to meet you all very soon again on Notions at Noon, and you be blessed.